Ain't seen no activity yet. There he is.
Big one, is it?
No. A little one. You got him? Yep, that's why he missed it right there. He showed himself, didn't he? He just needed a bigger mouth. There he is. No. He's bigger than the other two we've caught, but he's not huge. A little fatter. Sun's coming up. They just need to get a little bigger. He looks like he hadn't even spawned out yet. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. I don't think he's any better than. Yeah, look, they're slowly getting a little bigger. That might be a 15-incher there. Chunky little fish. I don't know how well this is showing up, looking right into the sun. Hopefully you got that top water bite. I believe it was.
There's more than one. So. I ain't never driven any skin.
All of them are doing that this morning.
I just laying over. About the size of the ones we caught schooling like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Look at them, they're still busting out there.
They sure are. Ooh. Yes, they are. Ooh, that's a good one right there, Jeffrey. If you can get over to him. You got him on the third one.
It took 3, but he finally got it.
I don't think that's the one we saw coming up either. I don't think that's the...
He's a friend, man. He's big. I just shouldn't call a big one, man.
Well, that rod too.
No, that's fine.
A little bit bigger. That might be a keeper. We won't put him in the box though.
He's short and stocky.
That could be the one we saw too. He actually is a little bigger than I thought when he first come up. Little top boy. Yep. They're either feeding up or hadn't spawned yet. I guess he's feeding up.
Yeah, I'd say he's feeding.
Yeah, you're right. There was more than... Oh man, I threw right on top of him. Did you see that? Get you one so we can have a double right here. Yep, you do. He come completely out of the water, didn't he?
He came out twice and then hit it on the third one.
Oh, I've got two. I've got two. Look at here. Get in the boat. Look at there, a double.
Oh, mine's actually decent.
And Jeffrey.
Oh, no, he ain't.
He's bigger.
He's bigger than I thought he
Yeah,
was.
he's a keeper. Ooh, you got to be careful doing that. Yours is a, yeah, yours. Look at there, 3 fish. How about that? Both of mine weigh about what your one does. Ain't that something? Yes, sir. There's one. Put him in.
Oh. I didn't know if you were under. Oh,
And there's two. Wow. Ain't that something? Hey.
I told you.
I'm gonna get back out there. I had no idea I had two till they got right here at the boat. Well, you called it. You said there was more than one.
I think there's
right,
another one.
Right at the boat. He's a little one. Hey, did you see the one following it?
He's following it, trying to get it out of his mouth.
See if I can catch him.
Well,
That's all right. That's all right.
buddy.
You knocked him out. Try to catch him with the.
Look up there, he goes.
Well, all you had to do was, so we could have showed him to the camera. That's all right. You knocked him out. That's what you did.
He knocked himself out.
Yeah. That was a little bit of fun right there now. Got him. They just need to get bigger. Bait's about as long as it is, ain't it?
Oh, that's probably missed it so many times. That's an awful spot. Ow.
That was only about the 5th hit we'd had between the both of us. Right there. Like that. Maybe, I don't know. We don't get bit, we'll go up there and start at that point again and go work a. You got him? Yeah, you got him. There just ain't no big fish right here this morning. Alright, we're back to where we started at. Hey, did you see that? Yeah. Right there at the boat. I saw him when he come up and hit it. Saw him when he come up and hit it. There he is. Didn't take long. Don't worry about it. Probably the one we saw. Did you see that and jump up right when we started? Golly, where's the big ones at? You got one? I'm gonna hit spot lock. What do you think? Well, I mean, dip net wise.
I don't know.
No. Pull up to a new spot and 2 fish, 2 casts. That thing only hit me about 2 or 3 times. There we go. This is a good one here. Better than what we've been catching anyway. Well, I don't know. I don't know. No, that one fooled me. He caught up under the chin. Yep, if that one had come off, I would have said I lost a decent one. You got him?
Yeah, I think now. That one, I don't know, maybe like yours. It feels better, but.
Yeah. That one might near keep. Boy, I got mine with all 3 hooks and I cannot get it out. There we go.
Yeah, you hit it like 4 times.
Yeah. All right. Mm-mm. I don't think so.
I was wondering why you said it might near keep.
I think it's probably 13, 14.
I was thinking like 13.
Golly. Now that one hit it like he was a good one. And that's because he is a good one. There you go. Finally. It's a 4-pounder.
I'm not let him shake and get in the gill.
Yes, sir. Turn that one on back there. We've been catching several little ones this morning, and finally got a decent one. Jeffrey caught a decent one. There. He's coming toward me. I don't think he's that big. No, he ain't that big. That's acting like a... Now, I do have another one of these.
Yeah, I know you did.
Golly. There he is. That hit like a better one too. Oh, he ain't. He just foul hooked a little bit. No. He just hooked in the top of the head and well, I thought he was going to be a good one too, the way he was heading to deep water like that, or out. Well, guys, we ain't catching many big ones this morning, but we're having a ball catching them. I don't think that was the fish that was chasing, because he hit me pretty close here. Got him? Yeah, he got him.
No, that literally felt like it loaded up with grass on it.
Yeah. Smell like a fish? There he is. Oh, if this is a good one. He ain't as big as I thought, but he's a keeper. That might be the one that was feeding. Boy, he's mean. I tell you what, them hooks is gonna find a way to get in that net every time. Another 3-pounder. That one's healthy. Chunk. I may have... You got him? Yes, you do got him. That's a little bit bigger. What?
I'm not gonna look at him yet. I gotta send a picture to the guys.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, it's this running joke that all I fish is a Carolina rig now.
He got the right frame on him. Is it on? I messed around, didn't have my chesty on when I hooked him. Now, but I tell you what, whatever that was heavy. Just
God, he choked it.
He choked it. Look at his gills. Well, that's a keeper. Look at him go right across there in front of us. Well, we just had a boat come in right on top of where we was fishing. We've had 2 bites. I just lost something big. I don't know if it was a bass, but it was something big, and then I caught this right after it. Not big, but a keeper. Ooh, that might have been a fish right there. I think I may have just had a hit too. Did that shock you when you got a bite? Golly, I just don't know where the big ones are today. Some days it's like that, I guess. Told you. Looks like the one I just caught. Huh?
About the same size.
Yep. There it is. I got him that time. That's what we're looking for. Yes, sir. It's not too early to ledge fish. Ow. Yep, that's a post spawner out here on this ledge. Yes, sir. Is it on? Yeah. Dadgummit, I didn't have it on. Well guys, that wraps it up here today. Had a pretty decent day. We didn't catch any big fish. We started off the morning fishing topwater and had some pretty good action early this morning. The first 30 to 45 minutes, they bit pretty good on topwater. Didn't have very many big fish. Didn't have any big fish. Then we went and just hopped around and fished square bill, spinnerbait, chatterbait, worm here and there, and then we ended up the day actually checking out a ledge catching a few fish on a ledge, so they are starting to show up. They They aren't grouped up like you want them to be on the ledge, but I thought it was time to check it out, and sure enough, there were a few fish there. Hey, that means in the next 2 or 3 weeks, these places offshore should start loading up, and that can definitely be a fun time of the year. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate all of you that have subscribed. If you hadn't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. This channel is slowly growing. I appreciate all of you that are tuning in to watch. Tell your buddies, share the video. But anyway, we're going to go load this thing up. The boat traffic out here is absolutely terrible. We had to watch and not get ran over here at the end of the day on our ledge spot. We actually had boats going within 20-30 yards of us, which that's okay. When you're out fishing in the middle of the lake, that's what you get. Again, I appreciate you watching. Hope to see you guys on the water, and we'll do it again next time. See ya.